Welcome back to the channel, everyone, and in this video I am going to be playing this insanely fast 2.9 elixir cycle deck. It's super strong. It has the Ice Wizard in it, which is extremely strong right now. It is definitely like on the top of A tier cards, and you can argue it's an S tier card at the moment. It's only 3 elixir, has insane slowdown, and it's just overall one of the best defensive cards in the game at the moment, and you can cycle them super fast. So yeah, just this deck is really strong. Give it a try. You can really outplay your opponents because of how fast the deck really cycles. So you can cycle a lot of Royal Giants on the field and just kind of outcycle their counter cards towards your Royal Giants. So yeah, I'm going to go for a Fireball right there on top of the Mega Knights plus the Ice Wizard and get a little bit of a counter push. Wow. Oh my gosh, I did not think that that would happen. The Ghost just literally hits every single Goblin right there in one swing. That's actually extremely rare for it to happen, but yeah. I'm going to go for Skeletons right here on top of the Dark Goblet, and look, I'm already back to my Royal Giants again. So yeah, this deck is just really strong. I'll just leave it on the screen for you guys to check it out. And yeah, I'm going to go for my Electric Spirit right here, just to get some chip damage and stuff like that. He does go for a Firecracker, which doesn't really make that much sense. I'm playing Royal Giant, doesn't matter. His tower's already almost gone too, so yeah, just kind of a waste of a Firecracker for sure. I'm going to go for my Ice Wizard in the back. He does go for a Valkyrie, which is totally fine. So, yeah. Alright, he goes for arrows. Let's see. I'll just go for my Fisherman right here. Kind of see what he wants to do here. He does go for a Zap as well. I'll just go for a Log to cycle, I'll go for some Skeletons, I'll go for my Electric Spirit. The reason why I'm kind of quick cycling right now is because he does have Goblin Gang, so I kind of want to get back to my Log, just in case he wants to make an outplay with, him having Goblin Gang, so yeah. I'm going to go for my Royal Giants right here, and there's his Goblin Gang right there, totally fine. I'll go for my Fisherman. I kind of had to get this Mega Knight away as quick as I possibly can, because it's just going to get really annoying for my Royal Giant, so yeah. I'll just go for my next Ice Wizard yet again and just have a very strong defense. He does go for an Electro Wizard, which really doesn't matter. I'll go for my Royal Ghost right here, and he does go for arrows. I'll just go for my Royal Giants yet again, just keep up a lot of pressure right here. My Royal Ghost is completely cleaning up the Goblin Gang again, dude. It is putting in so much work this match, so yeah. I'm going to go for my Fisherman for the Valkyrie. Everything should be good to go. I'll just take a Fireball right there. And yeah, overall, just really good gameplay, dude. This deck is just actually crazy, so let's go ahead and jump for the next match. Here is the next match, and I got a pretty good hand, so I'll just kick things off with a Royal Ghost, see what he wants to do here, and yeah, so let's see. He does go for a Little Prince in the back. I think right here I can just go for a Fireball to cycle and just, hit the Little Prince. So I think it's a pretty solid play. He does pop the ability. Let's see here. So I'll just go for a Log to kill the Little Prince and to cycle and to get damage on the tower. I'll go for a Fisherman right here, and I'll go for some Skeletons as well, just to DPS down the Guardian a little bit. So yeah. Okay, he goes for a Royal Ghost. I'll go for my Royal Ghost, and I'll go for my Electric Spirit, so I don't take any, Princess Tower damage. And this kind of looks like Pekka, actually, because he has the Ghost, the Bandit, the Zap, so but he's playing Little Prince, which is a little interesting for sure, but I know it was a thing, so maybe he just likes playing this kind of variation. But, yeah, this is definitely Pekka. I'm going to go... Wow. Wow, he's being extremely aggressive, and that's actually like the way you lose this kind of matchup. So, I'm going to go for my Royal Giant. This matchup really is not good for RG because I don't have Phoenix, and I also don't have Cannoneer, so I just don't have the massive DPS to kill the Pekkas and whatnot, so yeah. The only thing I have going for myself is the Ice Wizard, but, I just don't have Cannoneer. That's just like a super big factor for DPSing down the Pekkas. But I should be fine regardless because he basically just threw the match. So yeah. Now I just gotta play extremely good defense and just cycle multiple Ice Wizards on the field. It's definitely the name of the game. And I do got the Fireball if I want to nuke anything as well, so yeah, it's just a waiting game at this point. I don't need to be too aggressive, there's really no reason to cycle an RG, just kind of try to give him an opportunity to come back. So yeah. Right here, I'll just go for a Royal Ghost. There is the Pekka right there. I don't even want to cycle my Evo Skeletons, I want to see if I can get like a really good Evo Skelly defense going. So yeah, I'll go for my Fisherman right here, and I'll go for my next Ice Wizard. That's totally fine. I'll go for my Royal Ghost. Oh, this is actually perfect. I'm gonna go for my Log. Oh my gosh, look at this Fireball that I'm about to get. That is so good. I'm gonna go for my Fisherman right here. I'm gonna go for my Electric Spirit, and I'll go for my Royal Ghost, and I'll go for my Evo Skeletons, and that should be really good. I'll go for my Ice Wizard for this Bandit right there, and overall, man, just really, really good. My Ghost does hit the Wizard, which is super nice, so if he wants to, like, pressure, I could just Fireball. Or even, like, log it, right? I think that just kills it. Perfect. I'm going to go for my Royal Ghost right here, I'm going to go for my Electric Spirits, I'm going to go for my Ice Wizard, I'm going to go for Skeletons, and I'll just finish things up with a log. So, let's go ahead and jump for the next match. Here is the next match, and I got a pretty okay hand. I could just cycle some things, so yeah, I'll go ahead and just cycle a log right here. And yeah, so let's see what he wants to do. He does have Skeleton Barrel, so it looks like maybe like a bait kind of deck, and yeah. I'll go for my Ghost in the back. I might have to actually... Wow, that is pretty crazy. I've never seen a Goblin Hut in a long time. So I'll just take care of that instantaneously. He's got another Little Prince. Okay, so I'm playing against 2 Little Prince decks in a row. My Ghost is on the tower for some really good damage right there. And yeah, I'll go for my Ice Wizard right here for some defense. And I also got my Fisherman on hand as well. So I'll go ahead and run that up. I'll go for some Skeletons as well, just to distract the Little Prince a little bit. And I kind of want to go for an RG at the bridge, not going to lie. So I'm going to go ahead and run that up right now. He does have a Firecracker. He also has Wall Breakers. I might just let those Wall Breakers go. Okay, he's got an MK. That's a little sketchy, but I'm getting a ton of damage. I'm actually going to let this MK connect to my tower because I need my Ghost as long as possible right here. I'm going to go for my Ice Wizard. I'm going to go for my log. That's pretty unfortunate that the Ghost didn't want to come back and hit the MK. So I'm going to take a lot more damage than I need to, but it is what it is. And I don't need my E-Spirit because my Ice Wizard is on the field for those bats. So, yeah. Alright, he goes for a Firecracker. I'll just go for a Fisherman. I'll go for my Electric Spirits plus Royal Ghost for the Wall Breakers, and everything should be good to go. So, yeah. I'm kind of curious to see what he... Wow, that is actually crazy. I was going to say, I'm kind of curious to see what he wants to do, but he just plays the worst Goblin Hut in the world. So, yeah, that's really good for me. And my RG should do some massive damage towards his tower. I can just go for a log right there, and everything is good to go, man. All I got to do is play some defense again. He does go for a Little Prince in the back. I'll just go ahead and set things up with an Ice Wizard in the back. And, yeah. I'll go for my Electric Spirit right here. I'll go for a Fireball to take care of that Firecracker. I don't want to deal with it at all. I'll go for my Fisherman right here for the Guardian. He's just going to like split lane everything right now. I'm going to go for my Ice Wizard right here. I'm going to go for my Electric Spirit. I'll go for my Log. And I'm going to go for my Evo Skeletons. I think that's fine, right? I feel like that's a good defense. Hopefully those Wall Breakers don't connect, which they don't. I'm gonna go for my Royal Giant. That was actually a little intimidating, I'm not gonna lie. It was just kind of spamming everything in both lanes, but this deck has a lot of splash with the Log, the Fireball, the Ice Wizard, and stuff like that, so let's go ahead and jump for the next match. Here is the next match, and I got a pretty good hand, not gonna lie to you guys. So, he goes for a Tesla. I'm going to go for a Fireball. This might look a little awkward, but I might be playing against Expo, and you're allowed to Fireball when they go for Tesla like that. So yeah, you just don't get punished for it. Okay, this guy has Mega Knight. Never mind, dude. Tesla Mega Knight. Okay. I'll just go for an Ice Wizard in the back. And yeah, so let's see here. I'll go for my Fisherman right here, and I'll go for my Royal Ghost for the Firecracker. This guy's just going absolutely insane at the bridge, so yeah. I'll go for some Skeletons for the mini pekka. And I think right here I'm allowed to just go for a Royal Giant because he doesn't have his Tank Killer in hand and I have an Ice Wizard on the field, so I think it's a pretty solid play. I'm going to go for my Electric Spirit. That is actually so much value from that E-Spirit. Oh my gosh. It even forces out a Tesla too. That is absolutely beautiful, dude. I'm not going to lie to you guys. So let's see here. I got a pretty good hand yet again, dude. Alright, so kind of just waiting a little bit. I'll go for a Ghost in the back, see what he wants to do. I do have a very big Elixir advantage because he played a very late Tesla, so yeah, this Ghost is basically free. Alright, he goes for an Evo MK in the back. I'll just set up some defense with an Ice Wizard. And yeah. I'll go for a Log, I guess, to cycle. I do got Evo Skellies, so hopefully that can bail me out on a defense. I'm going to go for a Fireball on top of the Firecracker. I'm going to go for a Royal Ghost. I'm going to go for some Evo Skellies on top of the Mega Knight, and everything should be good. Perfect, man. Really good defense. So that was a little sketchy, I'm not going to lie, because the Evo MK. Okay, he's going to play a Goblin Gang, but my Ghost is cleaning up like crazy. So yeah, I'm going to go for an RG at the bridge, see what he wants to do here. Maybe I could get some good damage. He does go for... Wow, okay. He goes for the Mini Pekka plus the Evo Tesla, which is super good for me. And yeah, maybe I can actually get a second RG down because he played his Evo Tesla second after the Mini Pekka, so I can potentially outcycle it. So I'm going to go for my Fisherman. I'm going to go for another Royal Giants right here. He does play the MK, but I do got that Fisherman on hand. I'm going to go for my Ice Wizard right here. I'm going to go for my Skeletons plus my Electric Spirits for the bats. And overall, that should be towered down, right? No, it's not. That's fine, though. Right here, I can just go for my Ice Wizard, and it will just clean up the Mini Pekka very nicely. And I should actually get like a King activation from that Firecracker as well. Perfect, dude. I'm just going to go for my Fisherman, I'm going to go for some Skeletons, and end things with a Fireball. So that's going to be a very nice game. Thank you guys so much for watching, give this deck a try, and I'll do more next time.